Hey, I'm Rachel Simmons.
And I'm Amy Clay Thomas.
We're in your physical science online class, and we're going to be doing the food calorimetry lab together. So first it says to get the cheese puff, and we've already tiered the balance, and we're going to measure the initial mass of our cheese puff.
2.6.
Okay, so the initial mass of the cheese puff is 2.6 grams. So now we're gonna measure the we're gonna pour 100 milliliters of water into the soda can, and we don't have a graduated cylinder, so we calculated it, and 100 milliliters of water is equal to 6.7 tablespoons. So we're just gonna use tablespoons to add the water.
And then I set up the Cheeto because we didn't have a Bunsen burner, so we just sat it in a can on a paper.
Okay. Set that on top, and then now it says to light the cheese puff and let the cheese puff completely burn, stirring occasionally, and we're gonna measure the temperature as it increases. But our thing is in Fahrenheit, so we're gonna put the answers in Fahrenheit but calculate it to Celsius on our lab sheet. So right now they're in Fahrenheit.
I don't think that this paper clip is gonna work very well. I don't know how we could get it to hold. We used to sit the fork on it.
Sorry, we're trying to get it to stay. Okay. So now we're gonna light it, and then we're just gonna start measuring it. And instead of stirring, I'm just gonna kind of shake it around, or we're gonna use the straw. Oh, and the initial temperature of the water is 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and start measuring temperature.
So you said the water was...
Yeah, it was 69.8 the initial temperature. Now it's 71.6. And we're gonna go ahead and go again. I got 73.4. And we'll go ahead and go again. 77 degrees Fahrenheit. And we'll go ahead and go again. $80.6. 82.4.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
87.8. 94.1. And then now our Cheeto has gone out, and the final temperature is 93.2. So the highest temperature that our water has reached is 93.2 degrees Fahrenheit. So when the Cheeto completely cools down, we're going to take it off, and then we're going to measure the mass of the Cheeto.
Is that all?
So
and listen, you said on T8 94.1.
Huh?
Like after you said 87.8, you
It's
said 94.1, and then you said 93.2, and that was the
She saw
highest.
the video.
But 94.1 was the highest.
No, the 93.2 is the
But
highest.
you said 94.1.
Oh, I'm sorry. 93.2 is the highest.
Hold it up. Oh, it's like, it's good.
Okay, so now we're gonna measure the mass of the burnt Cheeto.
0.4.
Okay. So now it says to just do our calculations, but we're gonna show that on our lab sheet when we turn it in. And now it just says to do this experiment 2 more times. So